I'm Jordan Belfort, and this is Sales School. Guys, I want to talk about something that's really a core principle of mine, or something that just drives me crazy, right? It's people that make excuses, or you just making excuses for yourself. Like, in others, let me just tell you something, right? You know in your heart when you're being the absolute best that you can be. And you also know when you're not doing that. You also know when you're not working as hard as you can, when you're really selling yourself short, when you're quitting early, you're not putting in the preparation. Let me tell you, you're f***ing kidding nobody but yourself. I'm dead serious. It's time, at a certain point in time, you know what being an adult is on some level, on many levels? It's about not having to have someone looking over your shoulder to try to ensure that you actually protect your own life, that you set yourself up for greatness, that you make your life everything it should be. Because when you're younger, you have parents, and they're always saying, please, study hard, and I want to help you keep your options open for the future and make sure you don't cut options off. That's what being a child is about. When you're a child, you don't have the emotional wherewithal, the strength, the muscle emotionally to do the smart thing for yourself. So if you're lucky, you have parents who watch out for you. They look after you and they force you to do the right thing even when you don't want to. And you might be pissed at them, if you could resent them, but at the end of the day, you'll thank them because by doing that, they set you up for greatness. But now that you're an adult, now that you're in the real world, let me just tell you something. That doesn't work anymore. You have to be your own vigilante for success. In other words, if you think that you're going to be able to rely on someone else whispering in your ear other than me, I'm the only person you got. Okay, this is what I do, all right? That's going to help you. It's going to guide you. But I gotta empower you by telling you the truth sometimes, which is meaning, like, dude, it's up to fucking you. If you can't get yourself to face the facts that it's within your control, that it's the moves that you make, the decisions you make, the abilities that you have right now to force yourself to essentially harness the power you have to focus on what you want to do, where you want to go, and to force yourself to put in the time, the energy, essentially put in the preparation that's necessary to achieve massive success. If you can't get yourself to do that, then honestly, you're going to be broke the rest of your fucking life. You will. There's nothing I can say, there's nothing I can do to protect you from yourself if you have that mentality that, like, half measures are okay. Maybe, because I'm not really in the mood today, or I don't really feel like working that hard. I'll still be okay. No, you won't be okay. Let me tell you something. The people who get ahead in life, the people who soar to success, the people who really end up living a first-class life, you know what the difference between them is and other people? They don't make excuses. They don't put half of their effort into anything. When they do something, they go at it full tilt. They put every last bit of themselves into it. There are no, I'm tired today, so I did my best. But losers always whine about doing their best. Winners go home and fuck the prom queen. I heard that by the way, the movie The Rock. Great line, right? Winners go home and fuck the prom queen. And here's the point, okay? Bottom line is that the loser's mentality is like, I really tried hard, I did my best. That is not enough. Your best is not enough. It's really not. I'll tell you what is enough. What's enough is if at the end of the day, you can look yourself in the mirror at the end of the day and say, you know what? I wouldn't have done anything differently in terms of my work ethic, the amount of energy I expended. I did what I needed to do. I'm not saying you want to change certain actions you took. That's a different story. Okay, you're going to execute it better. But you don't look at your life on that for that day and say, you know what? Oh, God, I was really kind of going at things half-heartedly. I really was tired. I was lackluster. If you have to cut that out. If you want to live a first-class life, let me just give you a reality check, man. You've got to start training yourself to be the best you can be every single day. And that means stop making excuses. Stop thinking it's okay to be your best 50% of the time. It's not. You got to show up at the top of your game every single day. Because let me tell you, the rest of the winners are. They all have their good days, they have their bad days, but they show up fully invested, fully engaged, fully into it every single day. And they win their wins and losses, right? There are days where they're more on or more off, but their energy was into it, their emotion was into it. They were there. That's what I'm talking about here. It's a decision you make, and that's what it is. It's a decision. Because this is not like some sort of skill, like, oh, I'm going to teach you how to give it your all. You can't teach someone to give it your all. It's got to be a matter of pride. It's your pride. For me, I could not imagine being thought of as a human being that went through life and didn't give their all to everything they did. I could not feel okay about that. There's no strategy. It's just about, who are you? What are you capable of? Stop thinking that it's okay to just go at things halfway or even 75% of the way. I want 120% of the way. Seriously, when you're going at life, just go at it. Go at it with reckless abandon. That doesn't mean not using the right strategies. It doesn't mean being unethical. I'm talking about going at things and just attacking each morning. Get into the habit of doing that and watch what happens to your life. It's like anything else. It's like a muscle. You build muscle with this stuff. You get yourself into the habit of just going out and being a force of nature. I'm a force of nature. And you know what? Every last one of you, you're all forces of nature, whether you know it or not. You are. You have the ability to turn that on at a moment's notice and be whatever you want to be, to design whatever life you want. Anything less is just your story. Conditioning, bad programming from when you were growing up, when your parents conditioned you for mediocrity and averageism. Average sucks. You know that. How many times have I said to you that what stops people from really achieving in life, is not that they set their goals too high and they miss them. That's not what it is. It's people set their goals too low and they hit them. The enemy of great is average. Because when you're average, there's no pain. And when there's no pain, no discomfort, people don't really change. Average sucks moose cock. It's my thoughts for today. And I know I'm right. You know why? Because I see it in my own life, the way I live. When I go through, I make my mistakes. I have my wins, I have my losses, my victories, my successes, my failures. But let me tell you, I go at in life. And look how extraordinary my life has been. You'll be the same way. You know, you don't get a movie made about you, but you'll be a force. You'll be someone that when you enter a room, when you move through life, there's freaking ripples. Don't let yourself settle for anything less. That's a gift you give yourself. I love you all. We'll talk again tomorrow. Kick ass today, all right? Kick some serious ass.